Hi everyone, and welcome to this tutorial on yet another mail merge, one of the most important and helpful tools I've used in the past few years. What does it allow you to do? It allows you to, if you have a spreadsheet with many items in it from many people, especially an email address, it allows you to, with one click, send out many emails. Right now I only have 2, but this could be 100, 200, however many, and have the email say things like, "Hello, Benji," "Hello, test," so that even though you're sending so many emails with one click, each email is going to have specific entries for those specific recipients. And so what I want to do is I want to show you how this works and how we might be able to use it in some of its functionalities. Where do you find this? Within Google Sheets, you're going to go to the add-ons and either get or manage add-ons. And you're just going to look for YAMM or yet another mail merge. There it is. It's installed. If it's not yet installed, you're going to install it on your Google Sheets with your Google account. I don't recall exactly what you can do with the free version or the paid version, but you might as well give it a try. Okay, so what do? Here we have a spreadsheet where I've got some entries like first name, last name, email. You can do CCs and BCCs if you want. This is going to be about a quiz score, advisor's name. The CC might be the advisor email. It's some individualized attachments. So for one student, I have a try again certificate because they didn't pass the quiz. And for one student, I've got some sort of certificate of completion. And I want to show you how to set up and then send this mail merge. So what you're going to do is within Gmail, you're going to create a draft. And within that draft, anytime there's a word or phrase or anything where you want to insert something from this spreadsheet, you're going to use these double carets on either side. I want to make a note. You could even do this within the title. So the title of this email is going to say quiz grade 4, first name and last name, dear first name and advisor. So I'm going to have Bob and Judy. I just made up some names. The CC email address might be the advisor's email address. Same thing with BCC. It could be whoever you so choose. You don't need to have them. You can do some formatting within your draft. So when it says, here is your quiz grade, and it says score, it will insert either a 58 or 100, but it's going to be blue text, yellow background. This was a fail-ing grade or pass-ing grade, so you can work in these bracketed insertion items in the context of another word, or like apostrophe S. Instead of your grade, we can say first apostrophe S. That's cool. The note is something where, in this case, for one student I had a note, for another student I didn't have a note. And so if that entry is blank in the spreadsheet, then it'll just be blank in the email. No problem. It just won't say anything, and they won't even know that you're missing anything. And a really cool feature that I'm going to include here is the option to have a poll within this email. So with one click, the student's going to be able to say, would you like to have a conference with me, or no, would you not like to have a conference? And all you need to do is within your email draft, you hyperlink that text, and all you have is this URL, response equals, and then whatever you want. Yes, no, maybe, Friday, whatever it may be. And we've got these individualized attachments. These have to be Google Drive URLs in order for it to work. And you want to make sure the sharing settings are set appropriately so that they can view them. Let's do it. So I've got my email draft ready. I've got my spreadsheet all ready. Let's go to add-ons, yet another mail merge, start mail merge. First thing I want to see is that we are going to be sending these to recipients in column E. Column E is correct. We're going to have our CC and our BCC as well. Email template is going to have all of our email templates here, all of our drafts, math quiz score for first last. That's what I want. I want to open up these additional options here. Send from, be Messenger Barnes at. Sheet filter, if you've got a data filter on your sheet, you can filter it so you can, for instance, display only students with the failing grade, only students who scored above an 80, and then email only those students, or mail merge only those people, or what have you. Reply to email addresses is kind of fun. I'm going to use my own email address. Actually, I'll do I'll do my personal email address here to show what it looks like. So my work email is going to send it. But if they just press reply, it'll actually go to this email address. So sometimes I've sent an email on behalf of someone else and I say, hey, this is on behalf of someone named Bob. Replying to this email will go straight to Bob. Could be helpful. Personalized attachments. Yes, I would like to attach files in column K. Yet another mail merge pull is enabled. It auto-detected that I had those links in there. Great. So we're ready to send. I always recommend send a test email first. And the test email is going to send a fully populated email that is going to use just this first row as the example. And it's going to send it to me. It's not going to include CC or BCC or attachments, but it will include everything else. Always a good idea to make sure we haven't messed something up. So I'm going to send that test email to myself. Great. Let me go to my own email and check it out. All right, quiz grade for test student, dear Test and Bob. Great, here is test's grade, 58, formatting was right. This was a failing grade. Here is the note. Here are the links that they can choose to respond to the poll. Oh, it looks like the attachment worked perfectly. Great, it did that in the test as well. Okay, great, I think we're good to go. We've got two options. You can either send them right now, or you can schedule it to go at a future date and time. But I'm just going to schedule these two right now. My sender name is going to be Benji Messinger Barnes. I can make it, like friends, upper school office, or math department or whatnot. But I'm just going to leave it as Benji Messinger Barnes. Let's send these two emails and see what it looks like both on my end and the recipient's end. All right, so two emails are going. You've got your little progress bar down here. All right, the two emails have been sent. Now what happens is immediately after you send them, you get this tracking report to show you how many have been sent, how many have been bounced, how many have been clicked, how many have been opened. At any time, you can go ahead and go to add-ons, yet another mail merge, and open the tracking report for this particular sheet and see what's up. As we scroll to the right, we see that something has bounced. Maybe I didn't type in something. Oh, I didn't type in test student 1 accurately. That was a typo, so that email bounced. So good to know. Let me know that it bounced. Good to know. But let me check my own personal email here. bmessinger@Friends Seminary. All right, now that this email has been opened, you can see that it is classified as open right here. If I respond to it, eventually this should update to say email responded, and this will update accordingly. One thing that's really nice here is, I got all this information. I have my attachment personalized for me. And check this out. If I say, I would like to schedule a time to meet to go over the quiz, if I just click on yes here, that's it on my end, right? My response has been recorded. But for the sender of the mail merge, they see automatically that my poll response is yes. It didn't even require me to respond to my email. It didn't require me to click anywhere else. Immediately I got that response, really helpful, so then I can follow up accordingly. If I were to update my response and click on no, it will actually update accordingly. So again, mail merge, a great way to send personalized emails to a whole bunch of people with a single click, including individualized attachments and a one-click poll. I have found this to be incredibly, incredibly helpful for me. Maybe it'll be helpful for you as well.